Hey y'all, welcome to Friday's Kitchen. Welcome back if you have been here before. In today's video, we are making a super moist pineapple cream cheese pound cake. If you guys are interested in seeing how I made it, stay tuned. Also, while you're here, I ask that you please take a moment, look down below, press that subscribe button, join our family, and come back for some more recipes. Alright, so I'm going to run through really quickly and let you guys know the order in which to place everything in the mixer bowl. Here I have the butter and cream cheese, both at room temperature. We're going to turn the mixer on, blend this a bit, and then we're going to add the granulated sugar. Once we add the sugar, we're going to let the mixer run for about 10 minutes until the mixture becomes nice and fluffy and it lightens in color. Now we're going to go in with our eggs one at a time. Once I add an egg, I'm going to wait for the yolk to break before adding the next. Once we've added all the eggs, we're going to go in with our extracts. Then we're going to turn the mixer off, scrape down the sides and bottom of the bowl before we move on to adding our dry ingredients. Now I'm going to gradually add our flour mixture to the bowl. Once we have the flour mixture in and well combined, we are going to add our drained crushed pineapple. We're going to mix that until well combined, and then our cake batter will be done. Here we have the pan we're going to use to bake the pound cake. I'm going to use the butter sugar method, so I'm going to start by spreading a layer of softened butter around the pan and then coating with granulated sugar. All right, so now we're gonna add some granulated sugar to the pan. We're just gonna toss around until we have sugar everywhere we have butter. I'm gonna discard of the extra sugar. And here we have our pan fully coated. So now we're gonna go in with our cake batter. Our oven has been preheated to 300 degrees. Y'all, this cake is going to be super moist. I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to make a pineapple topping to put on top of the cake or just glaze it. I'll think about that as the cake bakes. Making a mess. All right, so we're going to tap our cake against the surface, give it a little shake to help level it, release any air that may be trapped inside. As I stated earlier, our oven has been preheated to 300 degrees. This will bake for about an hour and a half to an hour 45. As always, I'll let you guys know exactly how long it takes in my oven when I remove it. So I'll see you guys soon. Here's our cake after 1 hour, 40 minutes in the oven. We're gonna let it hang out in the pan for 10 minutes and then we'll turn it out onto a cake board. So 10 minutes has passed. It's time to turn our cake out onto a cake board. I want this side of the cake to be upright, so I'm gonna flip it over once onto a plate and then flip it back over onto the cake board. So here we have our cake board. I'm just gonna flip the cake back over. And so now we have the cake right side up. I'm going to leave this here to completely cool. I have decided I do want to do a pineapple topping, so while this cools, we'll go ahead and get started on that. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, so we're going to make our pineapple topping now. Here I have my Ninja cup. To this, I'm going to add a 20-ounce can of crushed pineapples and pineapple juice. I'm going to leave the juice in. 1/2 cup of granulated sugar and a tablespoon of cornstarch. So we're going to start by opening our pineapples. We're going to add our sugar, cornstarch. We're going to blend this together. You could have added these ingredients directly to the pot, but I don't like any lumps from the cornstarch, and I just find that blending everything together makes it easier. So I'm going to put the lid on, blend, and we'll be right back. So here is our mixture. After we've blended, I'm going to go ahead and place this in a pot on medium heat. Once we've cooked it and remove it from the heat, we'll then add our vanilla extract. So I'll see you guys over at the stove. So here is our mixture on the stove. We're going to let this cook again on a medium heat until the mixture starts to thicken. Then we'll remove from the heat, add our vanilla extract, and then set it aside to cool. So it's been 5 minutes now. Just going to give it a stir. All right, so we're gonna let this continue to cook for another 5 to 10 minutes. So here we are after 10 minutes. It is starting to thicken up quite a bit. I'm gonna let it cook for about 3 more minutes, and then I'll turn the heat off, and at that point we'll add the vanilla extract. So it's been about 13 minutes total, and you can see it's nice and thick now. At this point, I'm just going to turn the heat off, add the vanilla extract, mix that in really well, and then we will set this mixture aside to cool. I did end up adding a little more cornstarch, but you'll find all of the ingredients and measurements down below in the description box of this video. So I've decided to do a glaze as well. In my measuring cup, I have 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. To that, I'm going to add a splash of vanilla extract, some heavy whipping cream, as well as just a little of the pineapple juice that I drained from the crushed pineapples a little earlier. So I'm going to start by adding just a splash of vanilla, and I'll gradually add the heavy whipping cream. This is the Great Value brand of heavy whipping cream, and I've noticed the last couple times I've gotten that it's been a little on the thin side. I don't know what's going on with that. So here is some of the reserved pineapple juice. I'm not gonna add too much, just a little bit. We have plenty of pineapple going on already, so you don't have to do that if you don't want. I just assume use a little of it instead of throwing all of it away. I'm going to add a little more heavy whipping cream. All right, so our glaze is done. Let me grab the cake and we'll be right back. Here is our cake. It's completely cool. I'm going to start by putting some of the pineapple on top. I will likely have some of this mixture left over. That's fine. I'm always baking, so I'll be able to find something to use it for. Alright, so now we're going to go in with our glaze and just drizzle some on top of this. We've made it to the end of our video. Here we have the finished product, our pineapple cream cheese pound cake. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions about anything I've done, leave them down below in the comment section. I will reply. While you're here, I ask that you also please take a moment, look down below, press that subscribe button, join our family, come back for some more recipes. If you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up before you leave. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. As always, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.